Hello everybody, welcome to the second episode of the Skyrim mod reboot with Zio and Fox. The reason why we're doing this is because I lost my saved game from the previous time we played all these mods. So, a new adventure with a new character and maybe some new adventures now that I got the other expansions for the game.
Yay!
Now, what were we doing last time? I think we were trying to get that dragon tablet, right?
Let's see. I don't quite remember clearly. I do remember you fighting a big dragon.
Yes, and I lost multiple times. Yeah, we're inside the place. We're inside the place to get the tablet.
Didn't you just say you lost your save?
Yes, I lost the original save from when I played like a couple months ago. This is the new game we started.
Oh yeah, here. After climbing up that mountain. I see Steve is still following you around.
Yeah, Steve is still helping me out.
And the predictable bandits that are so easy to kill.
Well, not in legendary mode they're not. They're a little bit more badass.
Oh, not with Steve around.
Well, only if Steve pulls his weight.
He's just kinda hanging on you.
Time to end this little game.
It's not the...
And there goes Steve.
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
Well, he did what he had to do. As Dolza was saying yesterday, that this game is more about Steve being the hero and I'm just his sidekick in training.
Oh, really?
Well, pretty much. He's doing all the work, and I'm just like, oh man, don't kill me.
Well, you made it way too easy by having Steve by your side.
Well, I need Steve because otherwise I wouldn't be able to kill these guys at all.
Yeah, well, that's your own fault.
Yeah, I think it's your fault. And I got the coveted woodcutter's axe.
I'm pretty sure these guys are still killable, even on legendary all by yourself.
I'm not so sure about that. You feel comfortable. Well, I would hope so.
Oh, that's nice. Comfortable. And then you're gonna get killed by a trap?
Nah, I'm not gonna get killed by a trap. Spider, maybe.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The legendary spiders. They kind of do a lot of damage on this kind of difficulty.
Need every penny I can find.
Yeah. It kind of adds up after a while.
Oh yeah.
I was playing Guild Wars 1 recently, and I found out I had like well over 7,000 on that character. Even though I wasn't really in a spot where she should be making a lot of money.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it just kind of added up after a while.
well, what would you be doing with all that money anyways?
I didn't buy armor and stuff, but I was purposely keeping her in the beginning of the game, trying to get a special title. But the problem was, it seemed nearly impossible back then.
Oh, I see.
It was for Legendary Defender of Ascalon. It needed max level in the game was 20, and the goal of that title is to get to level 20 while in the very beginning of the game. And the problem is you can only get so much experience from a lower level enemy, and eventually they just stop giving you experience. So you need to figure out a way to keep getting experience from them. And that's what makes it so legendary. And that's for a thief.
Well, I guess I never could get into Guild Wars because I just didn't have the time on my previous work schedule, and I still don't really have the time to play any MMOs.
Oh, same here.
It was fun though from when I was able to play it.
Oh, which one was that when you were playing MMOs?
Guild Wars 2.
Ah, that's much different from Guild Wars 1.
I never got a chance to play Guild Wars 1 on my previous schedule.
Yeah. Well, considering that Guild Wars 1 is kind of like dead now, people are still playing it, but not as much. It's very difficult to find groups now. And if you do find live people, they're usually just AFK, or they're stuck at the very beginning of the game because that's where all the action's happening nowadays.
Yeah.
Everyone loves pre-steering. Also, the 10th anniversary is going on right now, so...
What, for the
all
original
masters are
game?
dropping. Yeah,
Or for Guild Wars 2?
for Guild Wars 1. They're doing their 10th anniversary right now. And every special event, holiday thing, they have some sort of randomness going on. Normally the monsters start dropping unique items like candy or champagne poppers, party items of random sorts. It's all kind of cool.
Must be nice.
Oh yeah. Kind of helps you out at the very beginning of the game because they do drop some candy and it will increase morale or increase your speed and health. So that if you're kind of new or a new character just starting out, you can get a little bit more power to help you push through.
Yeah. Oh, you want to know what game I could probably run now on this new computer? Is that other MMO that you and Dolza were playing? Terra? I think it was called Terra.
So I never really played Terra.
Maybe it was some other. It was the one where you can like have plots of land and all that.
Lots of land. Oh, Archage.
Yeah, I could. Maybe I could probably get that to work on here now.
Yeah, the problem with Archage was we got far enough in the game where all we were focusing on is the farm, but then you're focusing your entire time on the farm. Because just like Farmville, where plants take like a couple seconds to an hour to a few days or a week to fully grow, it became nothing but Farmville, and that's all we were doing, just Farmville. We weren't actually playing Arcade, going around killing things, manning our ships with our custom banners on it. We were just kind of managing our farms, and that was it. There was no actual action RPG to it.
Time for you to die.
Not like Guild Wars 1, where I had a small squad of guys up against an infinite amount of enemies.
Well, you see, that's how I felt about Worm Online. Was that there was like all this extra work to do in the background, and I couldn't actually get to play the game because it was just too much micromanagement.
Then the other problem with Worm is you needed to increase your combat ability. Otherwise, even a freaking cat can beat you up.
Yeah, I think I had like this rat chasing me, and then I got lost somewhere. They have no idea where I was. And I found like the ruins of somebody's compound with like all these giant creatures in it.
So you ran into a zoo.
Yeah, I ran to somebody's zoo. But I wasn't in the zoo, I was outside the zoo, and everything was locked up and I couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you ran into a zoo. Yeah. When I actually got to get really into Worm, I actually started to improve my combat, but the biggest challenge was trying to kill a freaking chicken. Because that was the lowest level creature, and I couldn't even beat up a freaking chicken. It nearly killed me when I finally managed to kill it. Like I had, I think, like 50 different cuts on him from the chicken, which all needed to heal over time.
I know how it works. Help me down and I'll show you. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me.
Actually, with Guild Wars 1 being, you know, kind of old,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Mailman or me will be able to give you
Why should I share the treasure
access
with
to our
anyone?
account for a while, so you can at least check it out. You don't need to buy the game, just download it. Everyone has access to the free client. The only thing, you just need an account to play it.
Right.
That guy's so dead.
Yeah, especially with all the legendary creatures. I think he's dead already. Look, there he is.
There's going to be trouble.
After you, Steve.
Oh, how nice of you.
Here they come.
I think Mailman might have a first stage trial for Guild Wars 1.
Pretty sure they can kill me in one hit.
I'm pretty sure anything can kill you in one hit.
And I think he glitched out.
Who, Steve?
No, the guy. Okay, he's dead, but he's not dead.
Try hitting him a few times. I'm guessing it's the guy that you looted just now on my screen.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just the animation still shows him alive. He's not actually alive.
Oh, I know he's not alive. It's funny.
So, would you actually be interested in playing Guild Wars 1?
Probably not.
Alright.
It all comes down to the time, and I just don't got the time.
Right, yeah. Well, that's why some games actually require you to be there all the time, like a farm type game, kind of sucks. Like, Arch-H had a lot of potential, but I wish I was unemployed. Because while having a job, you really don't have time to go on there and check out your farm all the time.
No, you do not.
I jumped on Worm like a couple of days ago, but I just couldn't stand it. So I don't want to get into it again.
They'll suck you in.
I did see the mayor of my village. He kept me in the village. He didn't cancel the membership.
Well, that was nice of him.
Oh yeah, so I'm still allowed in the town, so I don't get murdered by the guards as soon as I spawn in.
Why would
Well,
the
I
guards
destroyed my
murder
house
you?
before. Because, well, in player versus player area, the guards will kill on sight for any intruders, and you can pay a little bit extra money to have guards in your town to protect your area. Because other players don't tend to act nice. It's a very resource management game where
okay.
it's a lot of trouble just to get wood, even though it's everywhere. But it's still a pain in the butt to get because, you know, I'm pretty sure you more warm where everything's realistic, so all the items that you can get are realistically hard to get. Like, even stone, iron, and wood, you all need to put effort into getting it.
Yeah, but that can make the game fun sometimes.
Oh yeah. The point really killing me is if I want to trade with other players, they'd be like, we want like 1,000 bricks. They will give you like a piece of silver. Like, okay, how many silvers do I need to get another membership thing? You need 10. So I need to sell like 10,000. They're like, yep. Like, ah, that's gonna suck. Then there's other things you can do.
I'm looking forward to the game. Star Citizen.
Okay, what's that?
It's a game. Ever playing Privateer back on the old PC?
Privateer, the one that you went from like planet to planet or something?
Yeah, like sort of like that. It's kind of like that X3 game, but old school.
Oh, yeah, I think I did hear saying some Privateer here and there. I only played X series, so I didn't really know much of Privateer, other than it's pretty much the same thing.
It's pretty close. But anyway, so Star Citizen's gonna be like that, and everything in the game's realistic for pricing too. Like, you're actually not gonna get a spaceship for $500. You're gonna to save up like a couple mil.
Well, X was kind of like that. Just to buy a ship, you need to save well over thousands of dollars, even for like the cheapest ship. I still remember I just wanted to upgrade my guns, but I needed like just 3 times the cost of my ship because they were just that much of a good gun. And oh yeah, there's a new game that's currently out. It's called Elite Dangerous. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I've heard of it. There's not too much content in that game, so I haven't really checked it out yet.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing, but it pretty much focuses on 2 main aspects of that. You're either going to be a trader, trading between the 2 space stations, well, any space station really, or you are pretty much a bounty hunter, where you're hunting other ships that have bounties on it.
Well, in Star Citizen, I plan on being a salvage guy.
Oh, cool.
You know, obviously everybody's gonna be doing PvP. Somebody needs to go out there and like get all the scrap, rescue people, because they have a thing in there where if you rescue somebody that's floating out in space, you can get a reward for it.
Oh, well, that's a feature that I haven't seen in any of these games yet. That would be cool.
Yeah,
Only
and
feature I've seen something similar would be the X series, where you can actually capture the people and make them slaves.
also if you attack a friendly ship, you get marked as like a pirate by like the game, and it just makes the game harder for you.
That sounds like Elite Dangerous. Of course, in Elite Dangerous, your bounty goes away as soon as you die, but you lose your ship too.
Well, you should really check into the Star Citizen game, because you can have a ship that can have more than 1 person on it, and you can have crews of people.
Ah,
So like say we both had the game, and I had a ship that could have like more than 1 guy on there, you could go and pilot the turret for me.
that would be fun. Especially
Or
if I'm
vice
lagging, so
versa.
Kill everyone that's lagging. That for me is staying still. For them, they're dodging, but since I'm lagging so far behind, I always get a hit. They're just staying still out in space.
Yeah, the game's still very early in development. Like, what else? There's another feature where you can board somebody else's ship. You can walk around in the ship while you're flying.
Oh, this is like a fire, and then you're really not going to explore. So, how well are you gonna do against this, Dragon Lord guy?
I don't know. First I gotta get by this troll that sometimes doesn't appear when I play.
Oh, that troll! That's right. I forgot about it.